What happens when freedom and fanaticism join hands? Iran learned this painful lesson in 1979, when the Islamic Revolution toppled the tyranny of the Shah, only to birth another, even more iron-fisted ruler. The Iranian Revolution of 1979 began as a mass movement against King Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi. Years of corruption, poverty, and foreign interference drove everyone to the streets. Leftist students, intellectuals, and common people, all chanting, "Down with the Shah!" And at the center of this storm arose one name, Ayatollah Khomeini. Khomeini promised to protect the downtrodden and vowed to hand power to the people. But when the Shah fled and Khomeini returned from exile, revolution quickly turned into theocracy. Democracy took a back seat to vilayat-e-faqih, absolute rule by religious leaders. The first targets of this new regime were the very people who had supported the revolution. Leftist parties, the Tudeh Communist Party, socialist factions and student groups, now labelled enemies of Islam. Khomeini ordered the elimination of all opposing ideologies. Thousands of leftist activists were arrested and hundreds executed without real trials. Between 1981 and 1988, notorious places like Tehran's Evin prison became scenes of bloodshed and torture. In 1988, the horror peaked. In just a few weeks, thousands of political prisoners were executed en masse. Many were killed simply for disagreeing with the Islamic Republic. At the same time, Iranian women's rights were severely weakened. On International Women's Day, March 8, 1979, thousands of women flooded Tehran's streets chanting, "Hijab is our choice, not a compulsion." But the regime saw this as rebellion. A new directive required all women to cover their heads in public. Women's access to work was restricted, their testimony in courts counted as half compared to men, and strict gender segregation was enforced in universities. Meanwhile, in November 1979, angry students stormed the US Embassy and took 52 Americans hostage. The crisis dragged on for 444 days, permanently damaging US-Iran relations. America froze Iran's assets, and the diplomatic rift became historic. The Iranian Revolution began with dreams of freedom, but it ended in fear and silence. Leftist activists, liberal thinkers and women, those who dreamt of a new Iran, were hunted down by the very system they helped bring to power. History warns us. Any revolution that criminalizes dissent and glorifies absolute ideology is soon doomed to turn on its own creators. Iran's revolution is more than a history lesson. It's a warning for every free society. The power to imagine, question, and disagree is the foundation of real freedom. Let's learn from the past, because history shapes the future.